Hi, I'm Dheer. I'm 14 years old and my passion is music. I currently play the drums and I'm also learning how to play the guitar and how to write electronic music. And I believe in finding your passion. I've seen many people working mindlessly in their jobs, not appreciating what they truly love. Fortunately for me, I found my passion at a young age. Now I'm going to tell you exactly how I found my passion and how any other child can too. When I was around 3 years old, my family shifted to the United Arab Emirates. After we settled down in Dubai, my mother decided to enroll me in a bunch of classes. My mother was obsessed with making sure that I go to all kinds of classes. I went to karate classes, skating classes, dancing classes, drawing classes, singing classes, and whatnot. And since I already signed up for all of these classes, my mom made me finish them. As a result of this, I'm a black belt in karate. I know how to skate. I've danced in the Indian Pavilion in Dubai multiple times. And after all of this, most importantly, I did classes for drums. So when my mom told me that she was going to enroll me into classes for music, I was very excited. When we went to the center where they taught music, my mother told me to pick an instrument. I looked around. I saw the guitar, the keyboard, the violin, and the drums. And in the end, being a child, I decided to pick the one that looked the most cool, which was the drums. So when I finally started going to my classes, I learned that I hated it. I hated learning the drums. My teacher, he made me do boring exercises for the entire class. He gave me a beat and then made me play it for the entire class. It was just 4 beats and I had to do it for all of 1 hour. I hated it so much that I would be going to the washroom 5 times in a 1 hour lesson just so that I could look at the clock that was hanged above the washroom. The teacher was not a very good teacher, to be frank. He would not teach me anything interesting and each and every class would be the same thing. Just take 4 beats and go and play it again and again and again. I soon realized that I love drums, but the way this teacher taught me, I wasn't going to get anywhere. So I decided to stop learning over there. And my mom agreed since we were going to shift away from that center anyways. After we shifted, I started going to the small music center that was just across my home. I decided to give music a second chance. Over there, I met my first nice drum teacher. His name was June Castro and his teaching was amazing. He would also make me play the same beats again and again and again. But he would make it so much more fun. He would maybe play a song with it or maybe come and jam with his guitar. And this made me like music once again. This reignited my passion for music. So it was due to him that my interest in drumming and music arose. And that was around the age of 7. So that time I didn't know a lot of songs. I didn't listen to a lot of music, but I definitely liked what he taught and the guitar that I heard and the drums that I played. When I was around 10 years old though, my family shifted to Bangalore in India. Over there, I continued learning online from my old teacher. And it was in India that I realized that most students and most kids have really boring ambitions. I remember a scene from the movie Three Idiots, which relates to the kids I see today. In the scene, a father has a child and he asks the child, "Beta, bade hoke kya banoge? Engineer banoge ya doctor banoge?" Which means that, boy, what will you be when you grow up, a doctor or an engineer? This is the harsh truth. Most Indian children's career options lie between a doctor or an engineer. I decided to find out the reason behind this. Since I refused to believe that being an engineer or a doctor was so appealing that everybody wanted to do it. So I conducted an experiment. I went up to one of my good friends and asked him, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" "I want to be an engineer." "Why do you want to be? Because it's easier than being a doctor." "Fine. What do you like to do?" "Why are you asking me this? Let's go play football." I like playing football. And, well, I really like drawing. Let me tell you, his drawings were amazing. Anyways, back to my conversation. So why don't you become an artist? You can't just follow your passion wherever you want. Why not? Because barely anyone becomes successful. That's what he said. I believe that the reason this happens is because anyone tries. And out of the few people who do, they give up way too easily. I could also give up music. I've tried way too many times to make a band and I have failed. But since I like music so much, I'm never going to give up. So what I would like to tell you is that you should believe in your passion. You should at least give it a try. So now let's come to an end. What I would say is that you should believe in your passion. You should at least give what you want to do a try. So now to end this speech, all I would like to say is that follow your passion because you might end up regretting it one day. You should have followed your passion. So thank you very much.